Roblox is a massive set of games, and that also brings a huge set of genres. So today we are going to be constructing a tier list of Roblox's best and worst genres. So let's not waste any time and let's get straight into it. Roblox Tycoons are a staple. With their simple designs and non-copyright music, they are one of Roblox's most played genres. Roblox devs have also started creating more free roam and complex tycoons, such as Retail Tycoon or Restaurant Tycoon, which lets you choose your own direction. Tycoons, I think for me at least, are an easy S tier on our tier list. I didn't play many Bandit beaters, but I definitely did have my blocks roots phase. I think most people who've played Roblox have. Bandit beaters are weird because it's like doing the same thing over and over, but it's still somewhat fun. However, when a Bandit beater tends to get boring, you tend to never touch like a Bandit beater Roblox game ever again, because they are basically all just reskins of each other. So overall, I think they are at least a B tier, but I did have loads of fun on blocks fruits, but after a while they do just get incredibly repetitive and quite a bit boring. Roblox simulator games are basically just oversaturated, constant dopamine, frying your dopamine receptors, and are just plain out Roblox slop. But they are still a staple to Roblox and are always undoubtedly fun, although some of them can be incredibly like brain rot now, but you know, they are just a genre of games where you can just turn off your brain and just have fun playing them with your friends, trying to outdo each other and who gets like the better pet and stuff. You see, the big problem is with simulator games is they lack heavy replayability, but Roblox is kind of just dry now anyway, so sometimes this is all you can play. So I'm generally going to put them in B tier. They're probably on the low end of B tier, almost in C tier, but a lot of the time I do actually have fun playing Roblox simulator games, so I'm going to put them in B tier. They just lack a lot of replayability. Now, I do love tower defense games. I grew up playing Bloons Tower Defense on my phone, and some of Roblox's TDs are very well designed and good looking, but a lot of them are just heavily monetized unit simulators where all you do is just spend hours grinding for units. Also, Roblox TD devs have a massive obsession of making skibbity toilet games like tower defense games, so as a genre they are going to be our first C tier. They are just repetitive, heavily monetized slop, but they do have some good aspects, but they just get boring very quickly due to their heavy monetization. Now, I want to talk about Roblox horror for quite a while because it is my favorite genre on this list. That probably doesn't mean it's going to get an S tier because of a problem I'm going to talk about in a second, but there are so many good Roblox horror games, such as The Mimic, Apeirophobia, and this severely underrated game called Cliffside Station. I mean, it literally only has like 35 players. If you guys haven't played it, just play it after this. I'm not like sponsored by them or anything, but it's a really good game. But I think the problem is with Roblox horror is Roblox's search engine. You see, when you type up like horror on Roblox, it doesn't come up with any of these games really. Well, it comes up with the most popular ones, but it doesn't come up with the better like underground ones that are really well made, but just no one is playing them. So you guys see, when I type up like horror on Roblox, something like The Mimic doesn't even appear until like the 4th row down, and Apeirophobia doesn't like appear to like the 5th row. So for a lot of you guys, it can actually be hard finding good horror games. You play a lot of the ones at the top and I don't think they're very good. I mean, I haven't really played any of these ones, but like stuff like the Midnight series really takes up the horror genre now. So what rank is Roblox horror going to be? Well, I think it deserves an S tier just because I really like the genre, and like for a lot of free horror games, some people are putting a lot of work into them. However, it can be really hard finding actual good like Roblox horror games. And I think the one thing I like about Roblox horror games is they actually have a story. There aren't many Roblox games that just have a story. They just sort of, you know, just are the same thing repeated over and over. So I do think they deserve an S tier up with Tycoons, because I know a lot of you are probably like, well, why are Tycoons S? I don't really know, to be honest, but why not? Because there's nothing really wrong with them and they're fun, so they can be an S tier, and horror will be an S tier as well. Battleground games were one of my favourite Roblox genres. They were fun to play with friends and had no clear goal, except getting better. But they do get boring after a while and just become incredibly try-hardy and sweaty. Also, there is this major problem where some of the Battleground devs can get really slow with updates. And I'm not saying like, you know, these devs should be working incredible amount of hours, but the problem is with this is free players will have to wait like sometimes, well, it's not even sometimes, they do actually have to wait months a lot of the time to use a new character, meaning they're stuck to a selection of just a few characters. So where are Battleground games going to go? Well, they're surprisingly going to go in A tier, because for me, they carried Roblox for like a year straight, and I don't like them that much anymore because a lot of the updates come really slowly, but I do think they still do deserve an A tier. Okay, so where do I even start with this genre? This is probably the worst genre on Roblox. Like, since I don't even know, this game is so bad, and there's like quite a few of them. Basically, what you do is you just sit in a line, and there's like something at the end, like a water slide or like a grocery store, like checkout, and then you cut through the line, and when you're at the end, you do the thing, and then you do it all over again. It's really annoying because people can like cut in front of you. I wanted a D tier, so this is definitely our first D tier. I don't even want to put this on the list really, but it's a D tier. This is surprisingly an 86% rated game. That's like more than some games on this list that are pretty good, like more than like Jiu-Jitsu Shenanigans. I think probably even more like Blocks Fruits. This is really, it's a really bad genre. And it is so boring and so, I don't understand. I know you guys don't have to play it, but I do. I had to play this for like 2 minutes and it was the worst thing ever. It's just literally just rotting my brain, just standing in a line, and occasionally you get to cut in front of someone, but the price goes up even more and more. Very, very bad game genre, the worst on this list. Anyways guys, that is the end of this video. Here is the final tier list. A lot of you will probably want a lot of stuff changed, like arguably TD games could probably be in B tier, and I'd understand that, but a lot of the TD games are just really bad for some reason, and a lot of you might want to change Battleground games, and I completely understand that. I only put them in A because I really liked them for a really long time, but I do think they are kind of like falling off a bit in genre. They aren't as popular as they were, mainly because of Jujutsu Kaisen. I think horror games should be in S tier though, definitely. Simulator games can stay in C because like they aren't the worst games ever, but a lot of them are like money hungry, especially Pet Simulator, oh my lord. And line simulators, I mean, I don't think anyone in the comment section is really gonna have a problem with that. Tycoons could probably be like, arguably could be like A tier because a lot of them nowadays are really bad. And Bandit Beaters is quite a controversial one as well because, to be honest, a lot of Bandit Beaters are really bad now. So they could probably be swapped with TD games. I completely understand that. This isn't like, the only TD game I really like is FNTD. I think that's a really good one. But apart from that, all the other ones are really bad. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember to like and subscribe if you guys are new here and enjoying some different type of content like tier lists. So yeah, thank you for watching.